Hey guys, I'm Greg Burke.
I'm Daniel Perez.
And we're here to talk about The Order 1886. Now, Daniel, you got to play the game for Shacknews, but the game actually leaked weeks before the embargo was supposed to go up, and the whole game was leaked. How does that affect reviews, and how does that affect sales of the game?
So a YouTuber, as you're suggesting, a YouTuber actually put up an entire walkthrough of the game. He said, well, not he said, but the time of his entire walkthrough took about 5 or so hours. So a lot of people were speculating that you can complete the game in 5 hours, but he was rushing through the game as well. He didn't go for any trophies. He didn't go for any collectibles, anything like that. He just went straight through the game, and he was able to complete it in 5 hours. I think that kind of walkthrough was negative towards the Order, in that a lot of people want to spend $60 and want to get something that's at least 10 hours, maybe 15 hours. For a game like this to be that short, it really already started the game off, even before it was released, with in a negative light.
But did that affect your review of all when you played it? Like, was the length, was that bad, or was it a good thing that it was so short?
In my opinion, it didn't affect my review. I mean, I watched some of the clips. I didn't watch the entire thing, of course, because I wanted to go into my review fresh. I definitely liked its length. I feel that there are some games out there that the grind is just way too much, and you spend hours and hours and hours playing a single game just so you can grind out and get gear and whatnot. And of course, I'm referring to Destiny. Evolve's another one that is a grindish game. So I found it a breath of fresh air to play a game that I personally completed within, I think, 9 to 10 hours or so. And I was, taking it easy. I was looking at the environment. I was picking up some collectibles here and there. And I was really taking advantage of the time that I had with the game, rather than just going straight through the game. So it didn't affect my personal review at all.
Now is this game, because it's so short, even though it's still a good game, based on our review scores, is it worth the $60 price tag? That is. If I was a consumer buying the game instead of giving, I received a copy from Sony for review. If I was gonna put up $60, I would not buy it right now, just because there really is nothing else you can do once the credits roll. You can go back to pick up collectibles and whatnot to try to get a platinum trophy, which I don't see why it shouldn't be done. I mean, I think this is one of those games that just gonna be giving platinums to everybody. But other than that, there's really not much. I mean, the quick time events, once you play through them once, that's it. It's the same quick time events, and the combat is very Uncharted-ish. And I liked it, and I felt like the game wasn't presenting me with so many battles that, Uncharted is good. I love Uncharted, but there are some times where it's just like non-stop, gunning people, which again isn't a bad thing, but there are some times where I just want to finish a battle, then get back to the story, and the Order story I really enjoyed. Of course, I'm not gonna get into it, but I enjoyed the progression of it and the characters and developments and things of that nature. Now, do you think that it would sell better if it was maybe a little less expensive? Like, a lot of the Wii U games are priced at around $39 because they're more straightforward and they're shorter. Do you think that would have benefited from a not retail price point of $60?
Oh yeah. I mean, if it was released at a $30 price point, I'd even say maybe $40. I think it would be a little more accepted. But at $60 and not having much replay value and just playing straight through the story and then that's it. I mean, literally, I'm probably gonna let my brother borrow it this weekend if he's interested. I really have nothing else to do with the game. So for $60, that's a bit high. But definitely, if it was $30, I could justify purchasing it, and I might even, again, if I was a consumer, I would wait until $20 to purchase it.
Oh, geez. Well, Danny, thank you so much for your time today.
Yeah, no problem, Greg.
And for everything gaming related, you guys are already in the right place. You're on Shacknews.com.